Hi, my name is Nathan Dalton, and this is my final project for my Geology 208 class in the summer of 2010. I will be hiking Rattle Snake Ledge and talking about some of the basic geology of this area. My hiking partner for today is Alex Beatonhill. So here at Rattlesnake Ledge, this is Rattlesnake Lake, and one of the first things on this hike that are interesting to see geologically are these giant boulders out here on the shore of the lake. Now, what I believe is that this area was carved out by a glacier, and that these were dropped by the glacier. They don't seem to have come down from Rattlesnake Ledge via a rock slide. There are no other smaller debris around them. They just seem to be the large ones, like they were almost placed in that area. So they look to me like they're from a glacier. So here we are a little bit closer. We're going to take a bit of a closer look at these, okay? Now you can see on this one, there's a nice clear break right here that seems to have been done when it was dropped. Now, if you can zoom in here, you can see that this looks to be, get rid of some of this, this looks to be a granite. So here we are at the beginning of the Rattlesnake Ledge hike here in the northwest of Washington, a couple of miles out from North Bend. As you can see here, here's where we are now, and we are going to be hiking up this trail all the way up to the summit up here, where I'll be talking a little bit about the geology of the surrounding area. Now, this area was carved out by glaciers, so hopefully what we will see is some good evidence of that glacial activity, either through conglomerate boulders that are matrix supported, and maybe some other striations in the rocks, or anything that we can find that will give us more evidence. As you can see over here, there's the beautiful lake that was created when the glaciers came down and carved out this area. They had a low spot in here that's now filled up with rain and caused this beautiful lake, Rattlesnake Lake. And now we'll start our hike. Our hike today is Rattlesnake Ledge of 1.9 miles all the way up to the summit. On the Rattlesnake Ledge Trail, one of the first stops that you're going to want to see is this rock. On our second stop on this hike is this rock. Now, the interesting thing on this rock is that this is different from other ones that we've seen. This is a matrix supported conglomerate, which supports my earlier hypothesis that these rocks and this area was made by a glacier. The next interesting thing to see on our hike today is this old landslide that you can see behind me here. Now, a few things about it is that it's quite old. As you can see, all the rocks have been already covered by moss and other debris. Another thing that you can see is that in this area where the landslide happened, there are no old large trees. There are all these young little maples. That can kind of give you an idea as to how old this landslide is. Our next interesting stop on our hike here is this landslide. It seems that there was a bunch of earth on top and this tree here on top of the rock. Now, water erosion caused the earth to loosen, and then the tree on top slid down in one massive landslide, exposing the bare rock here. Oh, another interesting little feature on this trail is this right here. What seems to have happened is that this rock over time has spread due to water going into the crack and freezing, and the water, while it trickled in, carried with it this white mineral. Now, I'm not sure what it is, but I believe it's a calcite. Here we are at the top of Rattlesnake Ledge, and as you can see, my friend Alex and I are standing on top of this giant rocky outcrop. This was all of the dirt, trees, everything else on it was carved away by the giant glaciers that came through here about 15,000 years ago. Unfortunately, as science goes, it's really cloudy today, so unfortunately there's not much of a view. But over here to my right, would be Mount Si. Straight ahead of me would be a giant valley. Right over here to my left now would be the Rattle Snake Lake. And this concludes our hike up Rattle Snake Ledge. I hope you enjoyed it.